Hello guys, it is Nick here again, and I'm back with another video. This time we're going to be taking a look at how to fix your WE G17 gas blowback nozzle. So just before we start, I just want to say I am really sorry, as I haven't done a video in about 2 weeks, which isn't very good of me. And I do just want to say sorry again. But don't forget, please like, share and subscribe, as all of which will really be appreciated, and videos will be going back to the usual one upload per week. So let's get straight to it. You will need your new blowback nozzle, a very narrow, small pointed Phillips screwdriver, a couple of earbuds, silicone oil, I'm using the neutral version, and a couple of BBs to make sure everything is working at the end. Just before we start this, I do just want to say I would recommend not using a white towel. I'm just using this so you can see it easier and what I'm doing, because the oil that is on the old nozzle and on the internals of the pistol might and probably will stain your towel. Easy to wash off, but still very annoying. So let's get straight to it. To begin, what you're going to have to do is just take out your magazine and take your top slide off. All you have to do, put these two to the side, and then you're just left with this. So you're just going to have to take everything out. Take out your spring, inner barrel and outer barrel. Well, outer barrel, inner barrel, whatever you want to call it. Got those. And then that's it. You don't need this. This is all you need to do it. So now that you've got your slide, you're just going to grab your screwdriver and put it into the screw, and that's all you're going to have to do. Just undo that, and there you go. Now that you've done that, what you can do is take out your screw, put that to the side, make sure you do not lose that, make sure you always keep your eye on it, and then off comes your upper sight. And now do be very careful here, because there is a spring. So what you need to do, put your thumb on the nozzle and your index finger at the back, and just pull it out. Look here. So very slowly. Make sure you put it upside down, because otherwise that spring is going to come flying out. This piece here will just come straight off. I don't know what it is. I think it's just to hold it in place. It's a little bit strange. Dunno. And there you go. Your slides can go over there. Your slide can go over there. So now this is your spring. You need to be very careful here, because sometimes if you do that way too fast, those steps there, it can come flying out and you can lose it. So now that you've done that, all you have to do, this is the easiest part, just pull out your nozzle, but here, bend it upwards and out, and that just comes straight out. You can put that to the side. Now the reason why I'm changing my nozzle, as may have happened to you, as you can see here, the plastic point here that's meant to load the BB into the chamber from the magazine has broken off. Don't know how it happened. I think there was a jam in the gun, because I was being a bit silly with it. I was messing about, I was running around, and I fell over a few times. So that's fallen off, but then I've just gone out and got this, very cheap. I think it was about £5. But yeah, so you've got that. Now as you can see here, if you look inside, it's got a lot of, yeah, so you can't really see it, but there is oil on that. There's oil on the outsides. It's all on my fingers now. That's disgusting. So what we now need to do is grab one of your earbuds. So we're just going to silicone spray our slide. Just going to rub all this gunky stuff off, just out of it. Make sure you do not pull this rubber bit off there. Just get all this gunk off. I mean, look at that. That's disgusting. So I'm just going to pause the video there. If you do that, make sure everything's clean, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now that you've done that, this piece here, the housing of your blowback system, there, now that's nice and clean, away from all the gunk. What you can do now is grab a clean earbud and just do the little sections in here, because there is some oil there, and we'll just respray those bits. So I'm not going to have to pause the video here because there's not too much, just a little bit, just getting off the excess. Look, so I dropped my pistol, which was pretty stupid of me, and I got a little bit of dirt in the back, so I've got that cleaned. If you haven't seen my cleaning video of how to clean and maintain your Glock, the link to that will be in the description below. So now that you've done that, all you have to do is grab your silicone spray and make sure that you have your little plastic piece on the end there, just to make sure that it doesn't go everywhere. So you're just going to put a little bit inside your nozzle, not too much, and you can grab another earbud. Make sure you have a lot of these, by the way, because you're just going to have to spread that around. Do a little bit on the outside, just a tiny bit, just actually spray it on your earbud, and just put a little bit, not a lot, just a little bit on the bottom, a bit on the top. So now that you've got that, it is literally the tiniest bit, and you're just going to put a little bit on this, a little bit in there, very small amounts, very small amounts. Okay, so now that you've got that done, we're just going to place your new nozzle in. So you're going to do the opposite of what you did before. So you're going to put it up like this, and then in, and in, put it in upside down like a spaz. There we go. Right, here we go. So you're just going to get that in there, like that. What am I doing? Why am I messing this up? Ah, I see. There you go. Yeah. So what you need to do is you need to make sure that this little plastic piece here, and make sure that the camera is focused on that. Make sure the little piece there hooks into this gap, and then it'll slide straight in. So make sure that's nice and smooth. If it's not, spray a little bit more, but mine is. So now that you've got that, this is very delicate. Make sure you have it on this part here. Get the light in there. You see that there? If I point at it with this bit there, this plastic piece, that's where you're going to put your spring in. Oh, got to be careful here, you don't want it to come flying out. So hold that there like that, and you're going to put that in upside down. So you're going to put this piece, this bit's a little bit fiddly, you're going to put this piece back in on top here. Now this bit is really annoying. Oh, there we go. So it just fits in straight like that. And now that you've got that, you're just going to slowly, look, you see the spring came out. So just make sure that your spring is inside the housing, and you're just going to slowly place that in there like so. So if I would say turn your pistol slide upside down now. I mean the right way up, sorry. And just slide it in and push it back. And there you go, that's nice and in. Just test that it's got a spring. So you use your thumb and just pull it back and forth. So now that's working perfectly fine. In goes your rear sight, like that. And in goes your screw. Now all you have to do here, screw that back on, and you're ready to go to the next step. So now that you have your blowback housing in place, nice and solid, make sure you spray a little bit more spray if it's not running smoothly like that. So I'm just going to spray a little bit in there. A little bit in there. That's nice and smooth. So now you're just going to grab your outer barrel and inner barrel, your recoil spring and spring guide, and that goes there, and then your bottom receiver, grip thing, whatever. Oh shit, it's okay. And you're just going to work that in, make sure everything's working fine. And there you go. Now you're just going to put a few BBs into your magazine here. Just going to put... Oh look, there's another one. I'm just going to put 3 BBs in there. Shit. 2 BBs in there. Cock the pistol. Make sure you have safety glasses on, unlike me right now. But make sure you have safety glasses on and you're not pointing this at anyone's face. Beautiful. So that's working perfectly fine. Hope that helps, guys. And as always, have a very, very good day.